What's up, guys? It's your boy Shirax. Yeah, I'm back, and I plan on staying here for a while now. So today, I kind of want to talk about Titanfall, because I'm a fan of Titanfall. I do love it very much. As soon as the beta got out, I got it instantly. I sent EA a message. Well, I registered for it like anyone else should if they want the beta. And I got it pretty soon, actually. I got it the day of, so that'd be February 14, roughly. So I got it that day, and I spent the whole weekend playing it and maxing out Titanfall. By that I mean, well, I just reached rank 14, and I unlocked kind of everything, you know, not to brag, but, you know. Yeah, so the gameplay, it is what you would have guessed, it's Titanfall. And fuck, this game is so good, it's so good. This is the beta, and the beta is so good. I can't imagine how amazing the game is actually gonna be. I don't know about how many different types of shit they're gonna have. I mean, I'll tell you something I'm not a fan of that much, and this is just my preference. So don't take it to heart, you know. The burn card system. That's just not my type. It's not my cup of tea, you know. I'm not. I don't. It notifies me a lot every time I die, and I just don't want to see it. I'm sorry. It's just me. It's my personal preference. I just don't want to see it, so I don't put it. I don't use it. They're just there. And the fact that the way you get them is by unlocking challenges, not a fan of that, because I think that when you unlock challenges, you need to unlock things that'll help your. Like your gun skills, you know, maybe attachments, that kind of thing. I don't think burn cards is an appropriate reward for all these challenges, because it does take difficult challenges to get them. But that's just my take on the burn card system. I'm just not a fan. I'm sorry. Maybe that's just for the beta too. Maybe they're gonna give you a lot more gun related things with the challenges instead of the burn card system. Quick note, you're watching me play with the smart pistol. If you're not familiar with a smart pistol, it is a pistol that it pretty much auto locks onto your enemy. Yeah, and you can see there, you see that big shape, my sight. That's pretty much the range. Well, you would probably guess that, but that's the range of the smart pistol. So it auto locks on. And for some of the bots, the bigger bots, they're called grunts. It would lock onto them, well, 3 times and pretty much take them out. Just little something I wanted to let you guys know. Titanfall is going to be big for me in the future. I plan on making tip videos, tips, tricks, and, you know, news about Titanfall. My thoughts, you know, about updates or just whatever the fuck, you know. And DLC too. I do plan on getting DLC. But you know what I don't want? I hope EA doesn't pull an EA, you know what I mean? Microtransactions has been the biggest thing with EA lately. Biggest thing to ruin games too. I love Titanfall, and I don't want EA to fuck it up with. You know, because I think the whole burn card thing, I think they're gonna be like, oh, we don't have any? Pay $1 now, get some more. I don't want that. I don't want that. Right now, Titanfall is like, it's pure, you know, it's without sin, you know? It's, you can't, like, it's a baby, you know? Nothing wrong with it right now. Well, it's a beta, so there's a few things wrong. You know what I mean, you know? It's still pure, you know? It's just pure fun. The last thing I want is for EA to just throw in, like, oh, pay for this now, pay for that. Unless it's DLC. I guess that kind of makes sense, because it's, well, significant, you know? It's not momentary. I don't like those, like, momentary things you buy. I like the burn cards. It's a one use only. That's it. Gone forever. You lost $3 right there. I don't want that. I'm sure nobody wants that. That's my own, that's what I have to say. Yeah. Okay? I hope you hear this, EA. Jesus. Yeah. But, another thing I like about Titanfall is that it's really fast-paced in the good kind of way, you know. I mean, some people say Call of Duty is fast-paced. Well, I can agree with that sometimes, because when you're in the traffic, then you got shit to do, you know. There's bad guys. You go killing. You fuck a bitch, you know. Yeah. But in Titanfall, there's always something going on. Unlike Call of Duty, sorta, you know. Call of Duty, I'll say, you're shooting, you're fighting against someone else, roughly 70 to 80% of the time. Titanfall, it's more closer to like 98% of the time, you know, because there's always something going on around you. There's always those little bots, you know. If you don't know, or if you've played and you do know, the game drops a little, well, it's like a crate type of thing in random areas filled with enemy bots or even your bots, you know. And that's pretty convenient too, because that gives you shit to do, you know. And it's always good to be doing shit. Anyone can vouch for me with that. So, what was I saying? Yes, so Titanfall, even if you are away from the action, it takes so little time to get there. Because the parkour, I fucking love the parkour. The parkour is so sick, I'm telling you. It's so rewarding, it's so satisfying knowing like, oh, just, you know, jumping from building to building. I sometimes play a game, as soon as I spawn, I try to not touch the floor. That's just my type of thing, you know. The floor's on lava, you know. Yeah, exactly. The parkour gets you around the whole map really fast. So getting to where people are is not a problem whatsoever. I personally think Titanfall lives up to all the hype. If not, it, well, offers more. It provides more hype than given. But yeah, Titanfall is gonna be big. It's gonna be big, and I don't really get bored of Titanfall. I mean, I did play it the whole weekend, and I'm not exaggerating. I played it the whole weekend. Out of 48 hours, I'll say I put in a good 42 hours playing Titanfall. Nah, who needs sleep when you got Titanfall? Beta. Yeah. I'm just looking at myself playing with a smart pistol. I don't know whether to think if it's OP or not. I think right now it might be. Well, I don't know, because I personally haven't really had any problems with it. When I say problems with it, I don't mean using it. I mean being the guy on the other side. So being it used against me, I haven't found any times where it's like an instant kill. You know, I don't think it's that threatening. And on top of that, there's a bit of loading time, so it's not really that crazy, you know. You shouldn't worry about it too much. And you know they're using a smart pistol, because you can hear the silence sound. It sounds like a silencer being shot at you, and you can know, you know where it is. Another thing about Titanfall that I do love is that when you're being shot at, it tells you where they're shooting at you from. So you turn around and there's a guy right there, you know? Yeah. I think I was talking about this earlier, but I left it for some unknown reason. But the whole bots thing, I thought it'd be like a bunch of annoying bots running around, it's being stupid. That's not always the case in Titanfall. Like I was saying, it gives you something to do, you know. And I kind of have fun with the bots, you know. You don't have to go crazy and just like shoot them on sight. Well, I mean, yeah, usually you do, but yeah, whatever, you know. I like to have fun with it, you know. I like to jump around, confuse them a bit. I like to confuse them, jump around them, jump over them. They're like, whoa, where'd you go? Whoa, where'd you go? And then I'm behind them. And the whole knifing thing. Well, knifing, I mean melee. The whole melee attack. It's like a drop kick, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and you can do it while they're in the air. So if you melee and they're in the air, they just go flying. It's so damn satisfying. I love it. I love it. Titanfall, I love you so very much.